Hi, my primary stage. I'm Miss Iman Said from Learn Teacher Iman channel. Today, I will resume the rest of the lesson that I started last video. But before I will go to our lesson today, I would like to say, don't forget to make share, like, subscribe to my channel. This is my channel to send you new videos. Let's go to our lesson today. Our video today consists of two parts. Part one, I will make a revise on question words that I started last video. Then I will have a text reading to practice how to answer the comprehension or how to understand the text and answering it. Let's go to our lesson today. To last class we talk about question words, and we know every keyword of the question words refers to what. Who asked about what? Who asked about subject person? Last class we know this before. For subject person, when we say who is this, this is my father, for example, or who is this, this is my mother, or this is my sister, or this is my friend, and so on. So who ask about what? Subject person. Subject person. You take care when you know that to ask about subject person. The next one, it will be who's to ask about what? To ask about position. Means something. What is the meaning of position? Something belongs to me. Okay, something belongs to me. When and this expression we use it in our classroom when we lost our book or our pencil, or say whose book is this, or whose bag is this, or whose book is this, or whose ruler is this, or whose eraser is this, and so on. So here we say whose car is this? This is my car, or this is my father's, or this is my father's car. For example, who's to ask about position? What to ask about something, about something. I'm listening you saying, Miss Iman, about something. And we use it also to ask about what? About time. We use it for two things, to ask about time and to ask about something. When we say, what if this is, what if this, it's the table, it's a chair, it's and so on. We can use it to ask about time like this. What time is it? It's half past 10. Or what's your phone number? It will be kaza. It will be, sorry, it will be like this. So I don't want to speak any word Arabic. I'm sorry. What's your phone? It's number it's this number. What's your name? My name is. You can say your name. My name is Iman. My name is Khalid. My name is Hannah, and so on. Which to ask about what? About the choice, or about the choice. Which do you prefer, English or French? Some of you saying I prefer English, others say I prefer French, as the language you are fluent and good at it. Okay, some others are good at French. You can speak French fluent. Someone is the learning French good, so his language is good in French. Where to ask about what? Where ask about place. When we ask about place, about place, I use where. I use where here to ask about place. So now we know how many keywords question we know. We use who to ask about position, to ask about subject person, whose to ask about position, what to ask about something, which to ask about choice, which to ask about choice here, to ask about choice. And where to ask here, where to ask about place. Let's continue the rest of the keywords. About, let's go to another one here. It will be here where to ask about place, when to ask about what, when to ask about time, when to ask about what, about time, when to ask about time. When you ask about time like this, when you say, when will you travel abroad? I travel next spring. How do you go to school? I go to school bus. So here I ask about what? About the mean of transport. Mean of transport. Mean of transport. Okay. Mean, or the way that I go to school. Mean of transport. Okay. that I use it to go to school, okay? Let's go to another one. How many, how much, how often, how old. There is the series of how. How many to ask about what we know, as we know before. How many to ask about what? About numbers. Here is the question. Here is the question, and we're answering about numbers. Let's do it together. How many here to ask about numbers? When you say, how many books do you have? I have 10 books. When you say, how much do you pay? Here I ask about what? About price. Here in this part, I ask about price. Okay. So I paid £1. This is ask about price. How often? Ask how many times? How many times do you go to? Ask about the times that I go to cinema. Here is say once a week. Okay. Here is ask about how many times that I go to cinema. Once. It will be once a week. How old are you? To ask about age. To ask about age. I'm 18, I'm 20, I'm 40, I'm any age. Far, to ask about what? About distance. It's 200 kilometers. How long do you stay in London? I stayed for 2 weeks. So here I ask about the period of time that I stayed in London. How high? To ask about the height. Like say, it's 200 meters high. How tall is Ali? So here, how tall? To ask about what? About the person. To here, ask about the height of the person. I use how tall. Let's go to another one. How deep? To ask a depth. How deep is the sea? It's 40 feet deep. Here is how heavy? To ask about weight. It's 5 kilos. How wide? If this is straight, here 20. It's 20 meters wide. How big is the room? The rather small. Here we have some expression. Let's learn it together. Here we say, when we see someone and I would like that someone to come with me, to come to me, I say to him what? I say, come here. I would this one, I say to come here. Can you help me? When I ask about the help, can you help me? So this is a polite request. Open the door, please. Close the door, please. Open the window, please. Close the window, please. Will you help me? Here is a misprinting. Here it will be here. Here it will be we have letter L here missing here in this word. It will be, will you help me with my homework? Of course, yes, I will. Could you show me? Here is, could you show me? Asking also about help. Be careful. When we say someone, you must be careful when you do something. Okay, let's continue. Let's go to another one. Come this way, please. Please have a seat. Here you are. When I give you someone something, I say, here you are. Help yourself means do something by yourself or depend on yourself. Make yourself at home. What is this? What is this and what is that? This and that. We took it before in demonstrative, and we know this is a demonstrative pronoun. This for singular, near. This used for singular near, and that used for what? For singular far. And I explained during the lessons this before. Okay, you can turn to the videos and revise what we told before. How long are you going to stay here? So here I ask about the period of time. Here in this question, I ask about period of time. Period of time. About the period of time. Let's continue the rest of the of the lesson. Here we say some, any, no, but every. Here is, let's know together. Somebody, when we talk about somebody, you say somebody, something, somewhere. Here is some. Here is the keywords of some using like this. Any, anybody, anything, anywhere. No, nobody, nothing, nowhere. Everybody, everything, everywhere. Okay, here is some. Here is some. Here is use some. Means a few things. Okay, can I have some? Can I come? I want to drink. I need some coffee. Here is some coffee. Ask use some with uncountable noun. Shall I watch on A or C? Here verb to do. Here we have do in the affirmative form. Don't in the negative form. This is with I, you, we, and they. Takes what? Take you, we, they. Take what? Take do. He, she, it. Take does. So in affirmative we use does. In the negative form we use doesn't. did in the past form. Let's continue the rest of the lesson. Here is, do you enjoy studying English? If I enjoy, I say yes, I do, or don't enjoy studying English, I say no, I don't. I answer by myself. I say, do you, when someone saying, do you enjoy studying English, Miss Iman? I reply with a pleasure replying, yes, I do, because I improve my language. I can connect with others, and because English now is an international language, and I must improve my language. Here is, do you need anything else? Does she enjoy TV? Yes, yes, she does, or no, she doesn't. Did you write your report? Yes, I did, or no, I didn't. How about going cinema? This is a suggestion. We say, what's a good idea? We can say, what's a good idea? So here we have, there is and there are. There is used for singular and there are used for plural. There was used for singular, there were for plural. But these are for present form, those were for the past form. And this is the negative of this form. It will be here when we ask in the present form, we say there isn't or there aren't. When we ask about past form, there wasn't or there weren't. Okay, and this is the same in the question. Okay, let's go to another one here. Here we use past simple tense. We use first, next, then, after that, finally. This is in the past form. Okay. I would make a revise also on the phonics, because I started this lesson before about how to pronounce the words. As we told you before, that letter C pronounced as K, or in Arabic K, or in English we say K. Okay, we say cat, cat. Here is cat. Pronounce is C and pronounced is K, like cat. Here is cat, car, cow, cat, cat, car, cow, and cat. Let's go to another one. Here is letter. Here is letter C, pronounced as S. Like we say, circle, center, December. We have CH, we pronounce H. Like we say, chair, cheese, chess. Here is CH like SH like shirt, dash, brush, night, high, delighted. Here is no, letter K. K is silent. We say no. I know. When you say I know, so the K is silent, not pronounced. Here is, we have no, knife, knock, no, knife, and knock. Let's go to another one. Here is letter L, can't be pronounced. Like what? Like could, talk, should, mother, brother, that. Here is think, thank, theater. Let's go to another one. Here is the pronunciation of chin. We say education, education, information, situation. I will repeat and repeat after me. Education, information, situation. I will repeat it to remind you. Okay, if I talked before, I will remind you with this pronunciation, because pronunciation is an important part in English, and you must pronounce the word in the correct way. Okay. Here is where. Here is which, hour. Here is, we say when we say hour, we say an hour. Why an hour? Because here H is silent, and we pronounce as O, not H. Okay, let's do it together. Let's pronounce together. Where, which, an hour or hour. Okay, here is temperature. Here is ch, like what? Here is temperature, future, picture, temperature, future, picture, photo. Here is BH is pronounced as F. Pronounced as what? As F. I would like to repeat with me. Okay, you have paper and pencil, and write the pronunciation of these words to be able to pronounce. Okay, if we pronounce elephant, we say that BH pronounced as F. We say elephant, phone, or photo. Let's go to another one here. Here is J pronounced as, here is S pronounced as J. Like we say, television, decision, revision. So here is S pronounced as what? As J. Revision, decision, television. Here is Z. Here is pronounced Z of S, like opposite. Here is opposite. pronounce as that. Busy, I can say I'm busy. Result, it will be that. Here is have nice, rise, fine, make, male and female. Let's continue the rest of the lesson. Here we have some here is we use the plural with countable and uncountable nouns. Say here car, cars. Here is singular and adding as cars, boys, books, maps, houses, desks, chairs, pins, poles. We have here irregular plural, as we have irregular verbs in regular verb. We have here irregular plurals. Okay, I would like to note. Okay, here we have children, child, children, man, mean, foot, feet. We have in English we have some exceptions. In past simple we have irregular verbs. In the plural noun we have irregular nouns that have exception in making plural. Don't adding s. Here is we have pools is adding s only. But here we say child, not childs. It will be children. Man, mean, foot, feet, woman, women, tooth, teeth, people, person, people. Okay. Here we have this called what? This called uncountable noun, means can't adding s. Like what? Like water, juice, coffee, tea, milk, fuel, oil, soup, honey, food, bread, meat, rice, flour, butter, cheese, pasta, sugar, fruit, sun, cream, soup, anger, air, research, traffic, furniture, luggage, equipment, rain, work, snow, wood, money, advice, information, use, and paper. Okay. I stop here in this part because I would like to have a reading text. Next class, I will start with you the present simple here and how to do it by yourself here. I answer some of them next video. Let's go to another one here, to the second part here. Here is we have a text, and I would like to train you how to read the text and answer the questions below. Okay, because I would like to practice you how to read because it's reading is an important skills in English, as the pronunciation as listening. All these are important for us to improve our language. Noura moved to a new apartment with her family. The new apartment is big and near Noura's school. Near Noura's school, it has 2 bedrooms, a living room and a kitchen and a bathroom. Noura's favorite room is the living room. She can play games and watch TV in it. There is a big balcony too. Noura can see the street from the balcony. Here is Noura moved to a new here apartment. So they are clever people. Noura can watch the TV in the what? All of us see. All of us put the TV. All of us have a apartment and the television in what? In the living room. In the living room. So watch the TV in the living room. What is Noura's favorite room? Favorite room of Noura's what? Let's know it together from the text. Favorite room is the living room. The living room. Who does Noura live with? So here, now we know how. Who ask about what? Subject person. So here, who ask about what? About subject person. Who does live with Noura? Noura live with what here? With her what? Live with what? Her family. So Noura lives with what? With her family. Let's go to another one. To another text. Let's read this text together. Many people around us work hard to help us. Together, we help each other. For example, a plumber connects the pipes and fuses. So you have water. You have water. A garbage collector takes away all the garbage. So you can keep your house nice and clean. A bus driver drives to many different places and helps lots of people. So a space helps us to have water. Which one helps us to have water? What? Plumber. So the plumber, here is number 8. A plumber connects the space and fuses pipes. What does the bus driver do? The bus driver do what? Do what? Drives to many. Here is what does the bus driver do? So the bus driver drives to many different places and help lots of people. What does the garbage collector do? So here I ask about the job of the garbage collector. Doing what garbage collector takes away or garbage so you can keep our house nice and clean. Okay. By two texts we end from our video. I hope to benefit and enjoy our video today. Thanks a lot. Until you meet again. Goodbye.